Hey guys, what's going on? Hope everybody out there is doing good today, and really appreciate you guys taking some time out of your busy day to watch the video. It's always much appreciated. And I also like to invite you guys, if you hadn't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, please just hit that subscribe button. It'd be much appreciated. Today I'm going to give you guys a peek into my secret November jig box, because to me, November is when I really start fishing jigs a lot, as far as the type of jig fishing beyond pitching and flipping. So I'm going to show you guys my November, December, January jig box and go through each one of the categories and sort of give you a little brief seminar each one of them. I'm probably going to do videos on each particular category, but I'm just going to do a real quick and to show you which I got here. But hey, real quick before we get started in the video, just a couple housekeeping tips. If you guys hadn't had a chance yet, go by fishthemoment.com, check out our fall lake map breakdowns that Johnny and I are putting out. We got lake map breakdowns for offshore spots, shallow spots, just a real great resource if you want to learn more about your favorite lake, or if you have a lake that you want to break down on, we can do that. Also, if you guys are interested in any of these jigs that I'm showing, a lot of them are available at Baitworks. So you can go online. I'll include the link in the description. If you use that link, it's a great way to support the channel. And also, finally, if you guys are interested in becoming members of the channel, just go to the About section of my main page, on my main YouTube page, click on Intuitive Memberships, and you get all the information for that. It's a great way to support the channel if you like what I'm doing here. Okay, guys, here we go. I'm going to give you guys a peek into my secret November jig box here. Okay, here it is my November, December, January jig box. One thing I don't have in here is, if you guys watched the video a little bit ago I did, I'm working with Baitworks designing a pitching and flipping jig that's going to be available probably before the first of the year. We got basically, it's finished up. We're just doing some fine tuning on it. I'll keep you guys updated, and you can get that exclusively at Baitworks. But anyway, let's go through the categories. Here's what I'm talking about. I'll start out on this right here. This right here is my my true finesse jig. I've talked about these a little bit before. This is one I throw a lot in November, December. It's just a 5/16 ounce ball head jig with a wire hook in it, and I fish this on light line, like 10-pound test line. Put a small trailer on it. It's a real good finesse jig under tough fishing conditions. Over here, in no particular order, we're just going to go through the box, but here is my football head jig. I fish football head jigs quite a bit in November and December. Like Johnny Schultz always says, when it's football season, it's time for a football head jig. I use pretty much 3/4 ounce most all the time. Occasionally I'll go to 1/2 ounce, but normally 3/4 ounce. But this is a real good bait. Fishing on main lake points, secondary points in November, December especially. Here, there's two different categories here. Here's are my deeper water finesse jigs. This is a jewel spider jig. It's a 9/16 ounce head. It's a heavy head, wire hook with a wire weed guard. Here's the same jig and a little bit lighter. This is a 7/16 here. But this is the jig right here that I'm using in the winter time, November, December, for fishing deep finesse jigs. It's not really a deal for fishing shallow like this one is here on cover. This is more for like when I'm fishing 25, 30 foot of water, which I do quite a bit in the winter time in clear water. This is a real good bait for that. Right here is another great November, December deal. This is great all year long, but it's really good this time of year, is the swing head jig. And normally I'm pairing this up with a Zoom Z-Crawl Jr.
Daddy?
What are you doing there?
We need a flashlight to find the ball.
Okay, I'll finish the video, then we'll do that. Okay, but this is just a swing head jig. Like I said, varying sizes, 5/16 all the way up to 9/16. Again, I'm fishing these. It's sort of the same places that I'm fishing the football head jigs, flat points, covering water in that 5 to 20 foot range. Okay, now the next one we're going to get into, these are heavy cover finesse jigs. Basically two different sizes here. I've got a 7/16 right here and a 5/16 here. Now these are similar to this particular finesse jig here, except you notice the hook's a lot beefier. This is like a sort of almost like a pitching and flipping hook. And it's a small, compact profile, heavy cover finesse jig. And this would be something that I'm fishing, say if I'm fishing bluff banks that have lay down wood on it, you know, something that I need a little bit more beef behind it. You know, I'll be using this. Say if I'm pitching and flipping up around some thick, you know, dock pilings, that type of deal works really good. But it's a compact finessey jig for those times where you have to have a little bit more beef on it.
I found the light.
You did? Okay, I'm just about done here. Just a second. Okay. So that's pretty much the whole ball of wax right there for the November, December, January. Okay guys, that's my finesse, or my January, December, November jig box combination of finesse stuff, football head stuff. It allows me to cover anything from 2 foot of water down to 30 foot of water, deep, shallow, medium, in between, because in the fall time of the year, I'm fishing a little bit of everything. I may be fishing you know, shallow stumps and 3 foot of water in the fall, and I may be fishing out on main lake points in 30 foot of water. But jigs are a great fall time lure selection. It catches numbers, it catches quality fish, and it's well worth your time to spend time. I didn't have any of these jigs tied with skirts. That'll be another video. It's complex issues when you talk about skirt colors and you know, layers. We'll get into that at some point, but I just wanted to show you guys my little secret jig box there. So thanks for tuning in again, and we'll see y'all later.